how we're going to play this, because I don't think everybody has gotten the spiel all at the same time. So, we are going to be rolling stats tonight. What we're going to do is we're going to do rollies first to see what the order in which you roll your stats. Like, who goes first? Because I have already rolled a super secret second set of stats.
Oh,
And they are in order.
that's terrifying.
Quad S, got it.
Is this
Um,
is this rollies with the initiative or nah?
No. What?
no, we're just going to do
No.
straight rollies because nobody has any decks assigned, sir.
Initiative? Really?
Oh no! Oh, the feeling of gambling. It's come over me.
I know.
So, we will we'll do rollies and determine our order, and then we'll go in that order to roll the stats.
Am I in roll 20?
The
You posted the roll
It's
20.
not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Right.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I did. Hold on, let me look, because your character is in here,
There it
but I
is.
don't know. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, sorry, I just forgot to join it for some reason. I could have sworn I did.
Okay, so hold on. Let me refresh. And then let me add you to your character, because the character exists. But
There it is. Alright, cool.
all right, cool. Yeah, so we'll do rollies. And I guess that Lamar has started us off with a natural 1.
I'm not strong.
Are we rolling 20s?
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna roll a d20 to see the order in which we're gonna roll stats. Because
Oh,
There we
you
go.
know, I was worried for my number, but apparently everybody's
I
rolling
got
like
a
shit.
14.
This bodes well for our
Don't feel bad
game.
anymore.
Look, we're
Hey,
just getting them out
great.
early. Getting them out early.
Yeah, great.
Mm-hmm.
So who are we waiting for? Brad, Olivia.
Quentin?
Yeah, we're waiting for Q. Yeah. So we will go in order of our rollies, and we'll roll 46, drop the lowest, for your 6 stats.
Do we need to share our screen as we roll?
As long as you roll in, as long as you're rolling in the campaign, it should automatically, like, as long as you're rolling on your character sheet, it should automatically
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Like, it should show up.
I was
Or
thinking
you
it was
could
something
use,
else.
yeah, or you could use the one in roll 20. I don't particularly care. After you've rolled your 6 stats, you can elect to keep the numbers that you have picked, you have rolled, or you can choose the ones that I have. They're not assigned. You just get the flat numbers and you can assign them as you'd like.
question.
Yes.
Can this be like blackjack and you show us one stat roll?
What the?
You really love
No
gambling.
teasers, Zach. No teasers.
So you know how the
Yeah.
house in blackjack has like one
Always
card
wins.
face up and the other ones are face down?
I will tell you that, you know what? I will tell you that none of the stats that I rolled have.
6?
No, there are no 6s.
Oh my god.
There are
Anything
no
less than a
6s.
There are no single digits. How's that?
I will not tell you that.
Yeah.
But there are no 6s. And none of them have more than one. Let me double check. None of them have more than one number below a 10.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Okay.
that's all right.
There's one
And but
dumpy.
some of them are like fire.
Alright.
All right. So, Q, did you roll and I can't read?
Where am I rolling at? In the
Just roll a d20.
In the roll 20?
It doesn't. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to like Okay, never mind. So
Yeah, we're just doing rollies to start with because this is the order we're gonna go in.
Oh, okay. I see what we're doing now.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, so Ethan and Q do a roll off.
I have better
Just
decks.
roll.
Ah!
Nobody has any fucking decks yet. Nobody
No,
has decks.
I have better decks.
Oh, Q personally. Yeah, okay, I believe that. Yeah. All right. So, number 1 is Ethan. 4d6.
Oh.
Drop the lowest. Do your
Okay,
4 stat.
I was not hoping to go first, but okay. Get my pen and paper real first. Okay, remember these. All right. 4d6, drop the lowest.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 10.
10?
Or that's
Oh,
being
that's
the lowest. That's a 9.
all right. A 9.
That's 1 9. Oh no. All right. It's an 11.
Okay.
Oh God.
That's an 8.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
Are you fucking? That's an 11.
So I think we might have our first taker for the mystery
first.
stat block here.
You're with the devil. Oh, no.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
For 14.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I got one more.
Yeah, one more.
That's a 9.
Okay. So you can either take your original stat block, which is 9, 11, 8, 11, 14, 9, or you can take the one that I have secretly rolled.
Take the one she
I'm gonna take ones you rolled.
Okay.
I got 3
So-
minus. I got 3 in the negatives.
I'll put it in the chat.
Damn, this is bad. Like it's not on my side.
So that is the first set that I rolled.
Oh, that's a good.
A
That's
12,
Not
an
bad.
8, a 12, a 15, a 14, a 17.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you put it in?
I
Okay.
just put it in the roll 20 chat.
Roll 20.
Oh. That's a lot better than mine. Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
So then,
Okay.
Q, it's your turn.
Is it really Q's turn though?
Not if he's not at his chair.
Oh, then
Gets
I
bumped.
guess.
He doesn't get to roll. He just gotta keep.
Yeah. He
That
doesn't
is
get to roll. He has to take the ones that I picked.
Ouch.
The
No, I guess that's
next
go after me
one.
now.
Yeah, the next one is Olivia, I believe. We're bumping Q.
4d6.
Uh-huh.
Oh bam!
Damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
11.
Oh bam!
That's a 14.
Oh bam!
All right. 13.
That's a 13.
I'm glad somebody's keeping track of it. I'm not. I'm just hitting the button. Just saying
Ooh.
bam. Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers.
Oh,
That's yeah. That's a 17.
shit.
We're so back.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Oh bam!
That one is a 14.
All right, last one.
One more.
Oh, boom.
And that one is an 11. Right? Yeah. 11.
Can you type in those numbers for me?
Yes.
I'm gonna take those numbers. That's the 19th, or the, those are some high numbers.
Yeah. Gosh.
Okay, so I will now share with you the ones that I rolled.
I
rolled.
Son of a gun.
Oh no!
I
no.
rolled
I can't take it.
a 7, a 14, a 16, a 13, a 15, and another 16. So the second set of the ones that I rolled.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
One significant dumpy, but.
Yep.
Ah,
All right, so
Q,
that
you,
eliminates our first two.
Q, you and your slutty waist were skipped.
Yes.
Okay. So because you weren't at your chair when I called your name, you have to go last.
Good.
Good.
Because I'm a teacher, and that's why.
Doesn't even fight back. It's like good. This is how
Save the best for last. That's my belief.
Next is Zach. Next is Zach.
And Ethan, where'd you roll yours? Was that in the character builder?
No, I rolled mine like when you're showing your character sheet, where you have like your shows like attack, like actions and such. On the bottom left corner, you have like like dice.
You
Dice.
use the
Yeah,
digital
I
dice.
use those.
Okay.
I use those. Yeah.
I wonder if
Ethan
this
likes to
shows
see
up.
the rollies.
Mine were shit, dude.
That did not show up. All right, hold on.
I think I can go look at your character sheet to see them, but
This is more fun.
yeah, this is way more fun.
Oh,
No,
God.
this is legitimately fun. I like this, but I also got high
Okay.
numbers, so of course I think that.
So that's a 10. Okay. Again,
That's a 13.
13. Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh, that one's a 16.
With the American Express Gold Card, every day is gold.
Oh, I got cheated.
That's bad. I rolled real dice to do mine.
It
know.
is always better. And this is the last one?
No, you have two more. An 11. And a 9.
12, 12, 12. I feel like there's a statistical occurrence happening here.
My highest stat is 16, right?
Yes.
I didn't roll well. I'm going with your stats.
Okay.
I don't know how I got.
12s isn't good enough for you?
No, it is not. Average gets you killed.
ah,
That no switch was wonderful, Jen.
Yep, because the stats that I rolled for this slot are 9, 14, 12, 10, 12, 15.
Oh God, I'm worse.
Ugh.
Worse off.
Ugh.
I mean,
It's
not
comparable.
technically. It's pretty comparable. You actually have more high mid numbers, and your high number is just not as high.
I wish it was higher.
Yes, I know, because I know what you're trying to do.
Are you multi-glassing by chance?
Yes. Probably
Suffer.
not anymore.
Suffer.
Also, sir, I want
Sir?
I want you to remember that I multi-classed Manon, and Manon has 3 dump stats.
She takes it very personally.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Chicken
Absolutely.
run.
but you also don't have average, like, good stats.
You're level 10. Put some ASIs in that bitch. You'll be all right.
That's what the bonuses are for.
We did. Remember, we did point buy. I absolutely didn't have anything higher than a 15.
Yeah, I made y'all point
Dummy.
by. I'm real me.
Okay. Brad, it is your turn now,
Oh boy.
right?
Is
Yes.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Here's
don't know why
one.
I'm so anxious. I'm so
Ooh.
anxious.
Whoa, what the?
Nice.
Oh, ooh, damn,
Two.
damn.
Oh,
What the? What the? It's Brad!
okay.
I'm literally just using roll 20.
Okay.
Brad is
7.
popping off!
Oh my god.
Brad!
Four.
Popping off! Fucking hard carry
There
by
it
Brad.
is.
There it is. There it is. It didn't carry.
That's 6.
14,
You gotta have at least one dump stat.
8,
It humbled me right there. Yeah.
13. Okay, so
Jesus.
Brad's numbers are 17, 13, 17, 14, 8,
Yeah.
13.
Ah,
God damn.
Well, all right, I'll put them down. I have them written down.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
Brad, you are so thick.
But
You're
hold
so
on
thick,
there.
Brad.
So
Jen
17,
could have rolled
13,
better.
17, 14, 8, 13.
Wow.
Rolled
Pretty
better.
much the same.
Damn.
Hmm.
Okay. So these are the stats that you did not get.
Oh, I thought those were your stats.
No, these are his. These are his.
Ooh.
The stats that he
Picking up.
did not get are a 10, 12, 12, 9, 14, 16.
Yeah, you want
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the second stat, I'll put him in there in case anybody like me is number dyslexic, and reading numbers out loud makes your brain go meh.
Go man.
Man, just looking at numbers makes me go meh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the second stat are the ones that I rolled, and that is a future that no longer exists.
Sounds about right.
All right. So next is Julian. Julian gets to go next.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I mean, I hope Lucky's on our side. 46.
Yep, 46 dropped the lowest.
Round 1,
All right, 13.
13.
Test
Round-
your might.
Round 2,
Yes, your luck.
Is a
14. Round 3,
Is 12.
12. Round 4 is 11.
2 more.
I am butthurt over my rolls.
Big money, big money, big money. 9.
Ooh. Yeah, 9.
There's a dumpy. It's not gonna. Let's let the last one not be a dumpy. Come on now.
19.
Okay.
Go.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah,
Alright,
there we go.
that's-
That's a 16. It's 16.
You just
16?
manifested.
Okay, so Julian's rolls as they are now are 13, 14, 12, 11, 9, 16.
Okay.
So you can choose to keep those, or you can pick what I have.
I think I'm just gonna keep what I've got. I think I can make this work.
Ooh, okay. All right, so
Make this man regret his decisions
Oh,
now.
it was all 18. Sorry, Strud.
So this is what I rolled. Honestly, it's pretty. Your mileage might vary. The highest number is higher. So you did not get a 7, a 16, a 10, an 18, a 14, and a 12.
Dope.
All right. Lamar, your turn.
Let's see whose dice luck dice is worse
My
for today.
attributes are always like I roll them. I have a set of bone dice, and I roll them, and they're my best rolls because the rest of my rolls, as you've all have seen, suck. So let's hope I don't suck.
You got the bad one out. You got the bad one out. You did not get the bad one out.
No,
Those
that's
were
a D4.
D4s.
Oh,
Oh my
you
bad.
really got the bad one out.
Yeah, I got the bad
Actually,
one out.
that's a pretty good stat for rolling 4d4s.
Yeah, D4s.
Okay,
Nope, no.
so that's a 10,
God.
Same thing. 12,
12,
10,
10, ooh, 8,
8,
12, one more, 10. So, just to recap, your rolls were 10, 12, 10, 8, 12, 10. Those are your original rolls.
Very middling.
Jen,
Would you like to keep those, or would you like to take mine?
you've seen my character and you know his backstory. Don't let him go through life with shitty rolls.
Okay.
I will keep
Okay,
yours.
in that case, your new set of future is
Oh,
Even worse from dice.
so this is your new set. 13, 11, 8, 16, 12, 14.
Yeah, that's better than what I.
And Q. It's your turn, and I will let you know that this is my favorite set of stats I rolled.
Really?
I saved it for last. Yep.
Then this should have been mine.
Oh,
It
Well,
should have been
Yeah,
mine.
well, favorite can mean a lot of different things.
I've got Joaquin's coin here. I'm gonna flip it for good luck. Eh.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
It came up heads. That's good luck.
Is that good luck?
Is that good luck?
Did you just declare
Don't you always-
whatever's...
Don't you always feel lucky when you get head?
Yeah. Oh. 46. Okay, 1,
Oh,
Okay. 11.
2,
Ooh,
17.
17.
pretty good.
eh.
12.
I'm just gonna copy paste it. Oh,
No, no.
oh.
Ooh.
1, 2,
Ooh.
3, 4,
16.
16.
5,
10.
and
Your 10's gonna be your fucking dumb stat. Just
6.
watch. Called it.
15.
You have
Okay.
6 sets of 46, right?
Nice.
So your numbers are 11, 17, 12, 16, 10, 15. So those are the numbers that you rolled. You can choose to keep those, or you can take the ones that I rolled.
I will happily take mine.
Okay.
nice. Dumpless.
Maybe it could have been better,
So-
but we'll find out.
So that's all of them. Yep. So these are the numbers you didn't get. 14, 11, 13, 18, 15,
Ooh.
12.
Yeah, hers are better.
Oh,
Slightly.
Wow.
Yeah, slightly. I mean,
36.
about the same.
Yeah, they're pretty similar though.
I had oh, actually, yeah, hers were just overall better. Not by like a whole lot, but they were better.
By a lot.
Wow.
But those were my favorite. That was overall the best set of stats that I rolled.
Yeah, pretty damn good.
When I thought there were
Nice.
going to be 8 people in this game, there was one that had 2 dump stats, and as a reward for not making me DM for that many people, I deleted the lowest one.
Nice.
Hey, Jen, can I ask
I
you
got
some
rid of that
ones?
one.
thank you, Jim.
Yeah. So, you all can take a moment, assign your stats as you'd like. Unless. Okay. I am willing, if anyone is very unhappy with either set of stats they kept or gambled for, I will roll real dice right now. And you can take the results of that roll.
With the
Can
devil.
I have
Oh.
those last set that?
Nope. Nope, those are gone. Those are gone. I will get my giant bag of D6s
No.
and I will roll right now. And you can keep those.
I'm scared.
You should be, because you might
You
get a
don't have
lower
to.
number.
I mean, that is how gambling works.
That is
I'm
how
sure-
gambling works.
At a certain point, there's a regression to the mean. fucking statistics. I paid attention.
Any takers?
No, thank you.
Nope, I'm good. Don't do it, Ethan. Your stats are good.
Ethan's feeling it. I love
Ethan,
it.
I want you to gamble.
Ethan, if your
with
butt hurt, go for it.
Go for it. I'm offering a
Ethan.
one-time only out. Otherwise, I want to hear no complaints about your stats for the rest of the campaign.
Now that's a
Ethan,
strategy
I want
to
you do
convince
it, and I
bitch.
want it to be worth.
I want to fucking make Ness quick for this.
I'm gonna flip a coin. One second.
Are you
Fucking
praying?
double fate.
Are you praying to Tamora? Or not Tamora, to Joaquin? Well, I guess Tamora also has a coin for her symbol, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hotness quick. Oh wait, why was it steaming?
What's up? Because I boiled the water.
Oh,
No,
I thought
have
that
nice
was like
hot
a
water.
refrigerator pitcher that you were pouring.
No. And it's a hot chocolate, you know.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Okay, one second. Heads for don't roll, tails for don't roll. That's 2 out of 3.
Oh, it's a virtual coin. That doesn't count.
Wow,
Gods don't respect
So
that.
much chance happening.
Yeah, gods don't respect fake coins.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna give you a moment.
Real coin. I can
Oh,
flip
boy.
it for you.
It's gotta
Is it
be. It's gotta be.
Heads for don't roll and tails for rolling. 2 out of 3 is what I always do.
2 out of 3.
What?
Heads.
So much.
Heads.
Okay.
Double heads.
All right. So that's don't roll then.
Okay.
Well,
You're just gonna roll them just to see.
fucking send it.
Roll 3 sixes.
Whoa.
Oh. Well, the dice have decided.
Oh, that's what it is, yeah.
I just rolled 3 sixes. And a 4. It was 3 sixes and a 4.
Pretty good.
Oh,
Can I take his dice?
Nope. I mean, we can re-roll. I'll re-roll for you if you want.
No, don't.
All right then.
Don't. No, I'm not tempting fate.
Okay.
Very cautious person. I'm
Oh.
not a gambler.
I was.
As you all are assigning your stats and doing whatever adjustments you need to make to ASI and feats, there are a few logistical things that you all have to decide, both individually as players, if you have not yet, and collectively as a group. Individually as players, you all have to have a soul or a soul-like object that you are after in the hells. This can be your own soul or a soul that belongs to someone else. If you participated in the one-shot, this takes place 6 months after the one-shot. You all are on the material plane because you are still seeking that which has eluded you. And you have been told, either through means mystical, means infernal, or means divine, that a patron on the material plane is putting together a team of adventurers to try and stop Asmodeus. Asmodeus is, it has been discovered, been making and or buying up as many deals as he possibly can. Very notably with people of some import on every plane of existence, both in the hells and on the material plane, because he is making a power play and intends on not just ruling hell, but ruling as much of existence as he possibly can. And so this patron has put together a plan to get a team of adventurers a way to safely traverse hell via the river Styx. And what you all have to decide is what flavor of patron you intend on pursuing. You can choose a good patron. You can choose a neutral patron. Or you can choose the evil patron. And this is something that you all need to decide as a group. This decision impacts not only this beginning part of the adventure, but also the tone and character of the adventure going forward. So, decide amongst yourselves,
So
and once you've come to consensus, we can go from there.
So my character is chaotic stupid, so I can go every way.
Just like real life.
Yeah,
My
just like
vote's my vote is on neutral.
Are there different benefits to going good versus evil? Like
we don't know that yet.
we don't
You
know
don't
that
know.
yet. Oh,
No,
okay.
we don't know that.
You won't know once you have decided which patron you intend on choosing, then we can begin the adventure. And you'll find out.
So the three choices are good, evil, and neutral.
Evil. I choose evil.
My vote's neutral.
I would choose good.
Neutral.
Okay, so let's do it by a show of hands. How many people would go for the good patron?
I'll go with neutral then.
Okay. How many people
I just want my
would
vote to
go
count.
with the neutral patron? Okay, that's four. That's four.
Mhm.
And then the last three, your votes for evil.
Yes.
Your votes are for evil.
I'm in hell.
Okay.
Would anyone of the minority vote like to petition the majority vote to convince us to go to the evil patron?
Exactly. Took the words out of my mouth.
Hey,
Oh,
do you
I
guys want to
apologize.
come do the evil patron? Because you know it's better. We have cookies.
We have cookies.
Oh, hold on now. No one
I
told
don't
me
know
that.
what your motivations are, so there's really not
Oh,
much I can do to
shit.
convince you to come over.
How about this? We've been good, in most of our campaigns. It's time to be evil. That's it.
I just want to make a callback to one of Jen's previous campaign that she actually had some backstory in her characters, and y'all still felt bad. Are you willing to go feel bad again for killing off good characters?
Well, back then we were trying to be good.
Oh, okay.
I
right.
don't want to try to be good anymore.
Else
You-
we're not
There was
together.
I
I'm
was
just
there
going
when
to
there
be
was a
good.
man who had a bounty on his head, and you guys heard some backstory and felt bad.
Wait, let me
This is accurate.
just so I can hear this again. She's asking if we're going to go after and kill somebody who is good or kill somebody who's evil.
No.
We're
No.
working for the Patreon.
You
I believe.
are accepting a contract from someone who is good, neutral, or evil.
Sorry, Zach and Olivia, I'm on the other side.
Told you.
Ah. So,
I heard things wrong. My bad.
all neutrals. Now, let me reiterate. Do you want to work for here?
I'll switch to neutral.
Oh.
I will tell you because I love chaos. I
Who
will
doesn't?
tell you who your options of patron are.
Oh wait, this changes everything.
So, for a good aligned patron, you can choose the Hell Riders of El Terrell. For those who prefer a neutral patron, you can choose the Conclave of Halrua. Evil characters may be drawn to the third patron option, the Death Stalkers of Baal.
Oh, that's a big no.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna because of that.
That's kind of hot.
Think of a
I like to
Right?
go back, actually. Hold on. Now you're convinced me. I like to go back because that sounds metal as fuck.
So you
Yeah.
can choose between the Hell Riders of El Terrell, the Conclave of Halrua, or
Neutral.
the Death Stalkers of Baal.
Wait,
The
can you tell
Hellriders
me
also
more?
sound metal.
Evil.
Can you tell me more about the conclave of?
Halrua.
Halrua.
I don't know these people.
The Conclave of Halrua, their alignment is neutral. Halrua is a land of magic, renowned for the fact that a significant portion of its ruling elite are archmages. Created by archwizards foreseeing the fall of Netheril, Halrua combines peace and harmony with the magic powers of their ancestors, but without the taint of their ambitions. The Conclave is the secret society within Halrua that enforces the laws regarding the use, abuse, and research of magic in Halrua. Membership of the Conclave is a mystery to everyone outside their ranks. Others within Halrua know of the Conclave's existence, but not the identities of its members. Whenever the experiments, practices, or other actions of a spellcaster endanger the future of Halrua, the Conclave intervenes. This intervention is usually a warning, but a spellcaster who ignores the ruling is eliminated or simply made to disappear.
I don't know, guys. This sounds elitist.
The
It
Conclave
sounds
has
more-
become interested in the events put into motion by Asmodeus because their diviners have foreseen that the Archdevil's scheme will result in a dangerous soul being unleashed.
Could we get more information on the people of Baal?
Oh, you'd like to hear about the Deathstalkers of Baal, would you?
Oh
People
yes.
of Ball.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put on my evil.
Deathstalkers of Baal.
We're
Let me put on my
balling.
evil voice.
Put your best
Ballin'.
Orin impression on.
Baal, also known as the Lord of Murder, is the god of assassins, killers, and murder. During the time of troubles, most gods, including Baal, were forced to walk the world as mortals and lost all their godly powers. During this period, Baal was slain by the then mortal Cyric. Baal, having foreseen his own death, sired many children, each of whom carried a piece of his divine essence within them. These children are referred to as the children of Baal, or Baal spawn, and were created to ensure Baal's resurrection. This did not come to pass until more than a century after the time of troubles. Even though Baal was reborn, he was a shadow of his former self and tied to the material plane. During the time that he was dead, Baal had many scattered cults, but the most infamous being the Deathstalkers of Baal, who were dedicated to bringing him back to life. With Baal now returned, the Deathstalkers are now focused on finding a way to return Baal to being a fully divine being. They've discovered a way by making a deal with Asmodeus. However, they believe the Lord of the Nine Hells intends to deceive them, and now they seek a way to make sure Asmodeus holds up his end of the bargain.
Ball spawn.
Ball spawn. That was pretty funny.
I see no way.
You fought a Baal spawn in a different life.
Well, you're all ball spawn in some way.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was like Jen didn't get it.
nope.
What about the Hell Riders? They sound pretty metal in like one of those like Christian camp kind of ways, I guess.
Yeah, like Christian metal sort of ways. The Hell Riders of El Turel are an elite cavalry unit whose members act as the primary armed force of the city of El Turel. They're one of the most renowned and well-regarded military forces in the realms. It's said that a company of Hell Riders once rode into Avernus, the first layer of the Nine Hells, and from this story, the Hell Riders were named. This story is true. For a century ago, a gateway to the Nine Hells opened in the Fields of the Dead north of the city of El Turel. The skilled knights of El Turel fought a losing battle against the fiends that poured from this gate. The High Rider of El Turel implored his people to pray to the gods for help. Their prayers were answered when the angel Zariel arrived in El Turel with a small host of allies. She rallied and trained an army of thousands, and then led them into the gateway to the Nine Hells. While she was successful in destroying the gate, Zariel herself was captured by Asmodeus and corrupted into the archdevil who now rules over Avernus. The Knights of El Turel were renamed to the Hell Riders in dedication to Zariel and the warriors who followed her into the Nine Hells. The Hell Riders have learned that some of Zariel's allies are still alive in the Nine Hells. They remain uncorrupted, but suffer horrific tortures. The Hell Riders feel duty-bound to rescue them.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning a little bit more toward the evil guys now.
Are we gonna revote just to double check?
I'll tell you what. I need a wine refill. Scruff that cat, why don't you?
Yeah, he bit my hand when the whole time you were talking. He was like, "Arr, arr," and I was
I'm
like,
gonna
"Arr."
refill my wine. Feel free to make whatever arguments you would like amongst yourselves. Refill your own stuff, and then after we've done so, we can reconvene and take a vote after you've thought about which of these options sounds the most metal to you.
I say we do the good one, but I'm not changing my alignment.
What's your alignment?
What's your?
Chaotic neutral.
Okay.
The reason
was
I
still
lean
on
for the
neutral.
bad one is because I think my character would imagine that it would be easier to get in hell with an evil contingent than to try to go with good guys that bring a lot of fucking attention to them.
That also makes sense.
That does
Yeah.
make sense. For your
That-
character,
that's-
it makes a lot of sense.
That's what I'm leaning.
I think it kind of goes for the conclave as well. Like, they aren't particularly good, but they aren't particularly evil either.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have as much heat on them.
I purely just want to pick a ball side, not for character reasons. It just, that
Just
sounds,
because that sounds dope.
yeah, it sounds dope.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Ethan, what were you for again?
Neutral or evil? Those are my two.
Who's for good?
Hell divers?
Yeah, is
I mean-
anybody for good?
The Hell Riders don't sound awful.
They
they
don't.
also-
Don't. They don't.
But I'm wondering who is for good.
Oh, that would be me.
Is it just you?
I jumped from the evil to the good, and I think I'm the only one who's trying to go for. I mean, that doesn't mean that my character is going to be good, though.
Sure.
So then why are you going to be in the good faction?
Relates to his backstory a little.
Possibly.
That was only my guess. Up there.
Time's up, boo boos.
Evil. All right. All those in favor for good, say aye.
Can I vote multiple times?
No,
All right, fine.
that's not how
Then-
voting works.
I'll,
We're not
Then
committing voter
nay.
fraud here.
There is voter systems
Oh.
for that, actually.
I'll vote for neutral. Raise your hands.
Go neutral.
Oh, that's a lot. That's pretty much
He
the
just-
majority.
And
Yeah.
who,
Yeah,
who
let's-
votes for evil? Me.
Dead votes. Aren't you like the Senate president? You're not supposed to vote.
I know I wasn't, but that would have been my vote. Okay, it looks like neutral wins.
By
Sorry.
one vote.
Neutral it. No?
Neutral it is.
Neutral it is.
I mean, it's tied if you count me, but I don't count.
No, you're a tiebreaker at best.
Yeah. Okay. So, is everybody's character all set? Does anybody need a
Alright.
reminder of
So,
like
Pick
the
your
items
spells.
and stuff they can have?
Mm,
Oh yeah,
for
pick
the-
spells.
I changed character backgrounds to reflect my career change from the prequel.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That's it.
Hey, I know
Oh.
you said armor and weapons, but can I pick a cloak of elven kind?
Besides an armor or a weapon?
No, I mean, you said one green and one blue. This is my choice. Or did I read those wrong too?
Okay, so you may pick a blue item that is armor or a weapon.
Yes.
You may pick a green item that is armor or a weapon. You may have 2 green wondrous items, or 1 blue item that increases your spellcasting ability.
Okay.
Is there any particular limitation on what kind of armor? Because you said blue armor, but like plate is like way better than other plates of blue armor.
And no, I mean we're level 10, so
Okay. Just making sure.
yeah. So Cloak of Elvenkind is green, I think. It's a green wondrous item.
Yes.
Yeah, so you could have a Cloak of Elvenkind as your green wondrous item,
Yeah.
as one
no,
of your
it's-
2 green wondrous items.
Yeah, no, I read that wrong because all I saw was the weapon or armor underneath
Oh,
the green and blue, so I thought it was you could only choose a weapon or item.
Ah,
'cause-
yeah. Sorry. No.
Yeah.
So let me reiterate. You have
Mhm.
2k gold, unless I have
Mhm.
assigned you a number of soul coins. Some people have a number of soul coins already assigned to them based on their backstories. You can have up to 1,500 gold in spell components that have monetary values. So at this level, you're probably starting to get into component spells that have monetary value that is consumed by the spell. So you can have 1,500 gold in spell components, in addition to 2,000 gold. Everyone has 1 superior healing potion.
Yes.
And of course, all these items are in addition to the special stuff you met with us on.
Yes. If I gave you anything special, like soul coins, or I don't know, an infernal machine, or like I reskinned a tool for you, or something like that. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. And if you are a returning character from the one shot, you can keep the Blade of Fate.
Get to keep. I don't get to keep the knife. The stabby do better knife, but some other people.
Cecilia does, and so does Equinsu. He also has the stab yourself knife. Though I don't believe he stabbed himself with it.
I don't imagine Quincy would do that.
Both Cecilia and Equinsu also still have Sister's Pomegranate, because I don't believe either of you ate it.
Holy shit, we still do actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty much ready to go if you guys are.
I'd say so. I'm ready as well.
Nope.
Ready, I had to make minimal changes.
Yes. Additionally, I want to double check to make sure that Cecilia and Sharp Eye. Did I put the Doom Bike in here? God damn it. I don't think I did yet.
Are you gonna hold us accountable to our rations and starve us?
No.
Mm.
I'm
But,
traumatized.
but if you are using guns, you have to keep track of your bullets.
Will do.
If you are using magical ammo of any kind, you have to keep track of that. But if you're just using like regular arrows, I assume that at some point in the course of getting really good at using a fucking bow, you learned how to fletch arrows. Yes, let me. I have to put the goddamn Doom Bike in here.
Doom bike.
I've not had time to make a specific stat block for the Doom Bike.
I already got one. It's literally in the extras in my character sheet.
Okay. Just to be clear, this is a Devil Rider that's got a fucking sidecar on it.
The Devil Rider sidecar. Got it.
Yes. And for convenience purposes,
It
It
turns
all-
into a chariot card.
Yes, it becomes pocket-sized because I'm not fucking around with how do I fit this fucking thing in this room.
Or I gotta park it somewhere and hopefully nobody steals my awesome, cool bike.
Don't worry, guys. It turns into a card.
Weird standability, but okay.
Let me doot. Add the Doom bike in here.
The Doom bike.
For one of my green items, can it be... There's an item here, plural, sending stones, like they come as a pair. Is that allowed?
Yeah, they come as a pair. It could be both. Yeah, that only counts as one.
Okay.
Though I do know a druid someplace who would have given you a deal on a miscellaneous one.
Wait, just a random single stone that's probably connected to some other random person?
Yeah. Aster had an entire basket of singular sending stones.
She found them at the bottom of a river when she was like scuba diving. It's the equivalent of lost phones at Schlitterbahn.
Exactly. Everybody ready already?
No.
No. Okay.
Sorry, because I had a bunch of stuff in my thing inventory, and I was just like, I'm just gonna delete all this stuff because she's not gonna approve this, and I read everything wrong. So
A pre-done character. Aha. A pre-done character made new.
I mean, it's small shit. We can go.
Okay. So. You knew as much of Asmodeus as anyone in your line of work. He was a powerful deity, a conniving master of many schemes, and the lord of the Nine Hells. You knew that he often plotted to corrupt and win the souls of the influential and the powerful through the use of infernal contracts, damning those unfortunates to the torments of his realm. You never thought that you would be one of his targets. Now you live with the loss. A hollowness exists where your soul should be, or else the fierce grief ache of a stolen friend or family member, or package you were supposed to deliver. If Asmodeus could not convince you yourself to sign a contract, you went after those closest to you. If you made a pact with the Lord of the Nine, you did it with the assumption that you would have enough time to fulfill your end of the bargain. Likely, the others who fell prey to him thought the same. It was not to be. Asmodeus's hired murderers ensured it. Since then, you have been searching desperately for a way to recover what you lost, without success. Every lead has turned up nothing. Every promise of a gateway into the infernal realm has been false. It has begun to seem truly hopeless. But that is about to change. As you traverse the many market stalls of the central plaza of Halara, you see the shadowed pavilion described to you by your employer. Inside, Zythan of the Conclave of Halrua, a tall and slender man, wastes no time with greetings, beckoning you to follow him over to a crystal ball in the center of the pavilion. A month ago, you each received a letter from Zythan inviting you to the city of Halara. He claimed to have a lucrative proposition for you, something that might bring back the soul that has been lost to each of you. Zythan passes a hand over the crystal ball, and suddenly you see cruel flames and strange figures moving within. Through the power of divination, I have discovered that the Lord of the Nine Hells, Asmodeus, will very soon unleash a terrible evil, a soul that we call the Unmaker. The flames in the crystal are overtaken by a pitch-black darkness. Cold eyes glare out from the void. To prevent this disaster, you must travel to the Nine Hells, track down the Unmaker, and perform a ritual the Conclave has prepared to destroy him. To aid you in this task, We will use our powers to reveal the locations of powerful magical items hidden throughout the Nine Hells. The crystal ball shows a series of objects wreathed in fire: a staff, a harp, a cloak, and a sword, among others. The Nine Hells are full of dangers, Scython says greatly. And you know well the conniving schemes of Asmodeus. As you travel through the Nine, you may have the opportunity to restore those souls that were taken from you. Scython passes a hand over the crystal again, and the images within fade away. This is no easy quest, but the fate of many depends upon it. If you will come with me to the temple of Kalimvor, I have a contact there who is an expert on the Nine Hells.
I don't see why
Okay.
not.
We begin to follow.
Everybody shakes their head. Let's get this show on the road. All right.
Sorry, I'm like trying to
Really?
write notes now.
No qualms, no debating.
I'm busy eating Cheez-Its.
Really?
We all got ulterior motives. I can see it.
Really? We all? Yeah, usually people have more questions when I do this. All right, let's go. And he spins his hands together, rips a pattern through the weave, spreads his hands apart, and you all are instantly teleported within Kalimvor's cathedral.
Quite fast.
And we'll take this moment now as you
That's a cool priest.
Why do they always cover their eyes?
Faith is blind.
as you're moving into the Cathedral of Kalimvor, those of you who are on search for your own soul, you feel Zythan's gaze fall upon each of you. Anyone who is on the search for their own soul needs to now choose a sin. The sins are betrayal, deceit, harm, murder, oppression, anger, greed, jealousy, or pride. So, if you are on the search for your own soul,
Please
pick
DM.
one of these. Yes, pick one of these. Oh, chat voted evil. I just saw that. Good. So, your choices of sin are betrayal, deceit, harm, murder, oppression, anger, greed,
Homosexuality.
jealousy. Pride is the last one, so yes. If you are seeking your own soul, DM me your sin, and I shall give you a harm or flaw associated with it.
Fortunately, your loud keyboard has given you away, Brad.
Also,
You selfish bitch.
if you do not currently have possession of your soul. Resurrection magic can return your character to life no matter how much time has passed. For example, a revivify spell works on the character even if a week has passed since the character died.
Oh,
However, if the character's body is completely destroyed, not even a wish or true resurrection spell can bring the character back.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Jen, please don't disintegrate me again.
You asked me to kill him!
Yeah, I know, but still.
Exterminate.
I need more like Western-centric music.
Had to shoot my cat. Wait, what? I know what you meant, but also, wait, what was you saying? Just play Fallout New Vegas' soundtrack and just call it a day.
That's what I did. God damn it.
Okay. I hope you all are keeping your own notes, because
I am. That's why I have this book out.
I
That's
was
why I didn't ask
going
question
to
before I was getting
buy-
my journal out.
You get nothing.
I have one note.
That's all airplane shit.
You can always keep them virtually, Zach.
I know, I'm not good at typing fast.
Oh no.
Ready to go.
okay. Does anybody else wish to confess their sins to me?
We're only confessing our sins if we're getting our own, right?
Yes.
Or
this
like
is
after
only
your soul,
if
right?
You are currently soulless. This is important. Or if you... This is less important currently, but if the soul you are seeking committed a sin, one of these sins, I need to know that also, because it determines the soul's location.
Oh, for you to decide.
Oh, I know where your soul is already. I know what you're seeking is already.
Sister Jen, I just had a threesome in a Motel 6 on the south side of town. Will God forgive me?
Not in a Motel 6.
Because I'm God in this instance, yes.
Will God reward me?
Absolutely.
If I was God, I would only smite you because it's in a Hotel 6.
Wait, which god do you
Maybe-
worship?
Baby, get it wherever you can get it. There's no judgment here. You know what? I slept with somebody who, before he let me in his apartment, said, "You know, my apartment's really messy, right?" And I was like,
I hope you
"Is
don't.
your bed on the floor?" And he was like, "Well, it's on a box spring on the floor," and I still did it. So
I hope you don't mind me brushing off these ramen noodle cups off the bed.
yeah.
Oh, that one was half full.
Oh no.
It's growing stuff.
Box springs in this economy?
I mean, his bed was on a box spring technically.
Bougie.
I know. Okay. So keep that in mind if you need to think about your sin a little bit more. Please keep that in mind. You do not have to reveal your soulless nature to your companions. But please keep in mind the nature of revivification magic in this world. Alrighty. I vehemently disagree with that. The the module says that your patron should introduce the soulless, and I think that that is silly, and you can find out on your own.
Ooh.
Dope. That is true.
As you arrive at the Cathedral of Kelimvor, it is bone cold and dark. The walls and floor are black stone, and there are motifs of grinning skulls in every direction. Deep set into the floor are pools of viscous liquid, as bright and red as the arterial blood. The cathedral is still and silent, but you faintly hear the distant click-clack of the bones that hang from the vaulted ceiling, knocking gently together in the musty air. As Zythan leads you deeper into the cathedral, you see an imposing figure, dressed in many layers of colorful robes and heavy armor pieces. He wears a golden mask that covers the upper portion of his face, set with strange green gemstones that wink and glitter like eyes in the flickering cathedral light. He carries a wooden staff with a golden hand affixed upon it. Ko Tam's voice is rasping, like the wind through Skull's teeth. Zythan, I see that you've brought them finally. My charges through the river Styx. And we'll take this moment for you all to introduce your characters.
Question: has our characters already known each other, or is this the first time we're all meeting?
This is the first time you're all meeting. You all got separate letters, except for those of you who knew each other from your backstories, obviously, because some of them have intertwined backstories, and some of you have already had adventures together. And you all received separate letters that brought you here to Zythan, and you spoke to him, he introduced himself, and then nobody had any questions. So before y'all did any introductions, you got teleported again. You spent all of those weeks traveling to Halarua, and then just got immediately teleported to the Temple of Kelimvor. Who would like to go first? It's rude not to introduce yourselves upon first meeting. I am Katam. Young lady.
Hey, howdy. My name is Cecilia Cletus. Not first time in hell. Probably won't be my last. I'm here with my battle buddy, Sharp Eye.
Howdy.
Wait, everybody's been here. Everybody knows Cecilia Cletus how to game, right?
I don't.
All right. Oh. Okay. So you see a hobgoblin. She looks kind of like covered in dirt, but doesn't seem dirty. But looks, I don't know, kind of roughed. She has no armor, just has some sort of like overalls and some very basic like clothes. Uh, and so she says, I'm just here. I'm one of your magic casters. I got some ancient magics. My papa told me all about the family ancient magics. And sometimes people don't even explode when I do them. Ain't that neat?
Sometimes. Introduce Harold.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so and forgetful. She has a watermelon on her side. She's holding. She goes, "This is Harold. Harold is a deep family friend. I've known him all my life, and Harold has known my pappy, my grandpappy, my great grandpappy, and probably even further than that. But I just can't count that high. And he is just wonderful. Look at him go." The melon does nothing.
Were the events of the one-shot canon?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay. Well, then Aquensu would speak up. Says, "It is a pleasure to meet everyone. My name is Aquensu, and I can vouch for Cecilia and her watermelon. I've seen both of them, and they're quite impressive. I'm looking forward to working with all of you." And what you see is a 6'4" ish male with Afrocentric features, wearing garb that would seem as though he's a put-together wizard. Maybe even a little bit too well put together. If you took a second look at him, even though he passes for human, you could tell that he is of Aasimar blood.
Yes, and this is particularly obvious in this setting, in such an austere and decomposed setting. He is the radiance of his blood is a little bit shinier in here.
I feel like it's worse than hell.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know what? I remember our last adventure, and you're a great guy. In a combat, I have never seen anybody who's running as fast as him. He is very talented, but I love him.
You're not wrong. I am quite fast where I'm from.
No. He's talented. He can stealth. He's really good. In our combat, he didn't even get fireballed. I don't even think anybody got fireballed. I don't remember.
Right.
It's all kind of a blur.
He did summon a dragon. You watched him summon a dragon.
He does bring friends, though. You got to watch out for that. He brings friends, and he's always really great member of the team.
Your words are too kind. Thank you.
Sharp Eye, why don't you go next?
She's standing at around 6'7", with a brown, large brimmed hat, 2 antennas sticking out of it, a shiny black leather poncho, and jeans and like heavy boots with spurs for some reason, because they make the jingle noise. And on his belt are 2 very austere, shiny. The closest thing you could describe them is hand crossbows, but they're not. They're not crossbows. They're made of metal, complete through, and have ivory handles carved with runic symbol or infernal symbols on them. And he just looks up, and you could see the brim of the hat lifts up, and you know how bugs do the mimicry thing?
Like the false eye spots?
Like the false eye spots, except his eye spots are where his eyes are. Like he doesn't have a bug face. He doesn't look like any. He has 4 arms, and a carapace because he's not wearing armor. And his face. It seems that this Thrycreen, his face mimics that of a human face, and it's almost like an uncanny valley kind of thing. and he's got like a fake nose that in his carapace that is just there, and his mandibles seem to lock together to make a jaw and a mouth of some sort. And
freaky.
he's got a cigarette that he rolled himself in his mouth that he lit with a match, and it looks at all you, kind of just looking at everyone up and down, measuring, and keeps himself. Pulls out a flask, maybe. Drinks from it.
Cecilia pats him on the back. It's like, look, he's my battle buddy. Look at him.
This is my partner, Cecilia, I guess. She's actually very good, very helpful in a pinch.
Oh,
Look,
you two know one another.
we've been working together for the past 6 months.
That's good. Friends are friends. It is truly a small world.
She didn't really mention you much.
Ah, no big deal. I'm easy to forget.
I'm sure you like that.
I didn't want to spoil it because he's such a good guy. That way you can meet him all.
You say everybody's a good guy.
It's true.
So true. Alright, is the dog gonna introduce itself? I'm really looking at this dog.
Yeah. Yeah, Chester, please go.
So you see before you about 4'9" anthropomorphic Shih Tzu, wearing a half plate armor or a breastplate, and embossed on the front of the breastplate, you see what looks like the skyline of Baldur's Gate with a package right above it. That has little like swoosh marks behind it, and you hear him go, "Hi, I'm Chester. I'm here looking for a package, and I'm hoping the rest of you guys can help me. Got lost here a long time ago, and well, I work for the Faerun Postal Service, and they sent me on this adventure to come and get it, because I'm the best. I'm the best at finding things."
Fuck, we got a postman with us?
A post dog?
Post person, thank you.
Oh,
But
sorry.
yes. So, and you see a bow that looks like it's almost a foot taller than him. So most of the time you probably won't see me, but you'll know I'm there. Eventually. At least the enemy will. I'm really good at finding things. I'm really good at going in front of groups and finding things and letting you guys know. I'll let you guys know about things when you need them. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm Chester. And he kind of just almost has like a 1,000-yard stare at the end of like him saying that, and just kind of looks at the ground. And then he kind of comes back to it, and he's never looking at anybody at one given time. He's always looking around, like he's always like on alert.
Raheem, the dog is cute.
I've been called that, yes.
I bet he's a good boy too.
I wish I could see.
And he looks at you. He looks at you. I'm the bestest. Like very seriously, I'm the bestest.
I am best boy.
Looks desperately for treats.
Here. Cecilia, we gotta watch that one.
Why?
For reasons.
Sharpeye canonically doesn't trust cute things. Raheem, why don't you go next?
Yeah, so what you see standing next to the Warforged is a half-orc. A half-orc in sort of kind of a mixture of like this black and orange heroic kind of robe with like a flower pattern on the side. A little bit of, you can see some like armor underneath as well. You notice he's like holding on to this like long, like what appears to be kind of like a wooden cane, and you know when he walks, he kind of just like scrapes it across the ground. when he talks, he doesn't necessarily like addresses you or looks at you. Not to be rude, but it's just that he can't see. Uh, he is unfortunately blind, but he seems to kind of still able to have a sense of what is kind of around.
Excuse me, friend.
Zach has questions.
What's your...
I've
What
been
was your-
wanting to do the blind warrior for forever.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing this?
Blind fighter, and my passive is pretty high.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Also, we
And I
discussed
asked Jen.
it, and- yeah. He asked me, and he was like, "You can make me have disadvantage on all things that involve my eyeballs.
Yep.
All checks that involve eyeballs."
Dope. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
So,
That is dope, actually. Very dope.
Sharp Eye's wary, but Zach is loving it.
Sees
just
without
kinda-
seeing.
What was your character's name again?
Raheem,
Raheem. Okay.
I gotta lean over to my war fort. Is it? It's, now, is it an actual dog? Like, you?
I believe
hate
it's
to ask you
a.
again, but could you describe?
I believe it is a classification of anthropomorph.
Hmm.
Do we have consent to pet you? Looks at Chester.
Only when I say you can. And he
Yes.
like gives you a slow look, of, like fuck you.
Gotta give him cheese.
It's just that Master Rahim cannot see you, and so in order for him to familiarize himself, he must touch you.
Oh, well that's
But if-
if he's blind, then that's fine. I can go over to him and he can touch my face. Let's just say that I grew up on the streets of Baldur's Gate, so let's just say I've been roughed up a lot, and I really don't like it.
Wait, he's blind.
Yes, he is blind.
Wait,
That is rude.
hold on. What, sir? Robot, sir.
I do identify as sir.
What's your name?
My name is Asclepius Danvataris. But,
Huh.
but you can call me Slip.
That's
Yeah.
a new name.
Yeah.
Sorry, repeat that again. Slow for me.
Everybody post your names
Slap.
in the chat somewhere.
What?
Sorry,
I hear Asclepius Mark V is my given name, but I find to integrate better with you folk, having a more relatable name matters, and so I created a last name. But it turns out your minds are even simpler than that, so you can call me Sklep.
Sklep. I heard slep.
I also heard
Yeah.
slep.
It took a while for us to agree on that.
I like to sleep too.
Yes. Why do you refer to Rahim as master?
Well, I'm dedicated in service to Master Rahim. He is a holy paladin.
And what does that make you?
Well, I am his loyal accompaniment.
Seeing eye robot?
I see for him, I fight for him. I do as he asks. I also advise him when he's of ill judgment.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Master?
Okay, well, like we talked about this, you don't need to like keep calling me master. Like, Raheem is just fine. So, yeah, I don't want to make people think like 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 I don't know. It's just you help, yeah.
Master Raheem is
like,
humble.
It's a very, very, very mutual like situation. Not like forcing. Right? Look, I'm not like his master, but
He whips me.
What? do you ask? Do you ask for that?
That is a
it
joke. I thought
consensual?
you humans have humor.
See,
Well,
we
that
talked
is
about
a
this stuff. We talked.
I went to
You
in
know, like you got to be like careful.
Rolling insight on that humor.
When you look at Sklep, he is modeled to emulate a humanoid, and he has a metal mask on as a face that loosely resembles where the eyes would go and the nose just not like nothing well defined, but just impressions and moldings to emulate a face. And he has robes on over his metal body that cover what are obvious sets, an obvious set of plate armor. And there are, it's regalia of Bahamut.
Wait, if if Raheem is a holy man, are you also a holy man?
I am
A
not.
holy robot?
I was created to serve. The purpose behind my creation was the intent that I would help Master Rahim serve his god. I am not beholden to any god. I am beholden
So-
to Master Rahim.
So wait, if Raheem like did a 180 and switched entirely, you would just support him.
That is correct.
But
I'll
who created you?
mention Raheem is not wearing currently any like gear or anything that shows Bahamut currently right now.
So, what's Rose doing during all of this?
She seems minorly annoyed about everyone talking, and she has her one eye shut. She gives off her name. My name is Rose. Let's just finish off the formalities and continue what we're doing here. So you see what you assume is a 5'6" human with a black bow tying her hair at the back. She's wearing a white revealing dress with slits at the side, with white high knee socks and black shoes. And she has a prosthetic arm of her left, like her left arm is prosthetic. And she has what you think is an eye patch on her right eye that it's faintly glowing, but it's a flower protruding from it.
Do you have
Right.
any obvious weaponry?
One more time?
Are you carrying any obvious weapons besides your
Yes. She's
titties,
holding.
I guess?
She's holding or she has a blade that looks like a saber, but can also be confused with a rapier that's sitting at her side, on the left side.
As all of this is going on, Zythan is tapping long fingers against his cheekbone, clearly having anticipated that this was going to happen. And Kotam is just standing there, completely neutral. And once all of your attention has turned back to this imposing figure with his half mask, there are a number of taller than average humanoid in the group, and Kotam is another probably half a foot taller than that. He appears human, but if he is, he's got some sort of glandular condition, because humans don't usually come in that size. He says, well, Zythan has asked me to guide you, and it is my first moment of guidance now. Fair warning.
First? Like, this is the first time you've sent someone to hell?
No, as in this is my first step for helping you.
Ah.
There are few on this mortal plane. Few on any plane, perhaps none, still living and possessed of most of their soul, that know the nine hells as I do. But the nine hells are immense and full of countless secrets and dangers. To find that which you each seek, you must consult with someone far greater than I. He spreads out his arms and he gestures at what you now notice is a ritual circle that he's standing in the center of. I will summon for you Beelzebub, one of the archdevils of the Nine. He will possess this mortal vessel and speak through me. But be forewarned, he cannot lie. He will use all his wit to avoid your direct questions, escape you, or cause you harm. And as he says this, he turns and starts moving his hands through the motions of the ritual. You get the impression that he's just been sitting on this while you all fuck around for like 15 minutes and introduce yourselves or whatever. He's possessed of an infinite patience, but now that it's his turn, he says, "We're doing this." And his hands go through the motions, and as he folds them and unfolds them and spreads his arms wide, the pillars of, you'd almost unnoticed in the dim here, candles on the edges of the ritual circle flicker to life and start casting dancing flames in the inner sanctum, and those hanging, chattering skeletons that you noticed earlier paint shadows down the walls that move and writhe as he continues to cast. He chants his infernal words, his ancient words, and lifts his wooden staff. And the shadows of these dancing skeletons, the very stones of this cathedral, seem to shudder as he utters this incantation. The liquid in those pools around you rises. Thick ribbons of blood red swirl around Kotam, not touching him, but obscuring him from his sight as the chants reaches a crescendo. And as he's standing there, his posture changes, and he almost seems to grow in the flickering light. The rancid stench of sinners surrounds me. Speak to me each of your sins, and swiftly, so that I can reveal to you your truths. You now all may ask Beelzebub the location of the souls you seek. But in order to find out, you must confess your sins, or the sins of that which you see.
Oh, yeah. Immediately gonna push forward a Rose, but I guess.
Hi.
Chester.
What? He leans down. He leans down to your height. Dogs do not possess the capacity for sin.
Well,
Probably not, but I'm here to find something. A package,
Tell.
actually.
To whence was this package meant to be delivered?
Actually, that's information I don't know. I know who it might have been delivered. Was supposed to be delivered to.
To whom was it meant to be delivered?
They?
Oh.
That's the name I was given. I need to find them.
Faye is a place.
Oh.
He takes a deep breath and lets it out, and you can almost see his breath roll out in curls that smell of sulfur and old blood.
Oh,
That
strong.
which you seek is in Avernus.
The package is there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How do I get there?
That is not of my concern. You want to know where to go? I tell you where to go. I am not a taxi.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
Feed me your sins, sinners, and find out that which you seek.
So, I've heard around there of an item or artifact that would take me back home. Where would that be?
Tell me your sins, little girl, and I will tell you that which you seek.
I've killed people. I've brutally murdered those deserving and undeserving, just to get what I want.
Murder. He leans closer to you and takes a deep breath. Murder. That is not all that hides beneath that pretty white skin, but it is enough. That which you seek is in Malboge, the 6th layer of hell.
How do you spell that?
Malbolge. Bugman, give me your sins.
Right.
Don't take too long.
I might as well be truthful. I can't lie with shit. I betrayed my posse when I gave them up to have a decreased sentence. I gave names, locations, and numbers.
Say it ain't so.
I was hanged anyway.
Oh, the sin of foolishness and betrayal. How delicious. That which you seek is on Stygia, the 5th layer of hell.
The Gia.
Mhm.
May I ask who the archdevil of Stygia is?
You can roll a history check.
Ah, damn it.
Not bad.
You say this, and he just looks at you, and well, the emeralds in Kotam's mask glitter at you, and you remember that the frozen prince, um, Leviastus, is the Archduke, the Archdevil of Stygia.
God, how do you pronounce that name? Or how do you
Le-
spell that
le-
name?
That's good, Niall.
Leviastus. Levi Steus. Leviastus.
Yes. Leviathan.
Y'all,
Guardian Leviastus.
I'm bad at pronouncing shit, so I'm probably gonna say all of these names incorrect, like differently every time we play. We're just gonna roll with it. Leviastus.
I'm down.
Leviosa.
Guardian
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
And
Okay.
swish.
Yes. I smell more sins amongst thee.
Cecilia, your turn.
Right. Thank you. It's my favorite bug man. Okay. So. Alright. So I think. I mean, I don't think I sinned at all. But I think some people with uppity attitudes might think I am sinful for murdering my ex-lover because he was a lying piece of shit and he deserved to die. So I don't think I sinned. And I think my anger was in the correct course of action. And I think dying and being eaten by death herself was too good for his smelly ass.
Was it painful?
What did he say? His lover? Did I hear that right, Sclub?
Yes, you heard correctly.
That was a little bit odd, especially. Is it true? She's holding on to a watermelon, by the way. I thought that was like a joke or something, but
I have inspected it. It is indeed a watermelon.
okay.
Oh, that's anything but a watermelon.
I'm gonna. I have a. Yeah, it's a watermelon.
Watermelon. Good job, watermelon inspection.
Do not try to take a bite. It's not a good idea.
No.
I'm only confused because the watermelon supposedly has lasted multiple generations, but I indicate they only last about a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, that sounds something right.
Kotam, possessed by Beelzebub, leans forward and smells you. His soul still lives. Should you wish to seek revenge?
Nah, I would much like to do that. I think one death is too good for his sorry ass.
And then Kotam bends almost in half and puts his mask against the watermelon.
What are you talking to Harold like that?
That which you seek is an Malodomini, the 7th layer of hell.
I appreciate you, partner.
That's a fucking name.
Melodomini.
Hello, Domini. Kill Hap again.
Why not? I will play along, Beelzebub.
Tag in.
I suppose. All of you seem fine after talking to him.
Tell me, Angel Blood, what is your sin?
Resorted to using forbidden magic to help save my people. But in doing so, I lost my name. It just so happens that the fine print was that my name was also my soul. And so that is what I'm looking for.
Oh. Right of this one. So thick. Of course a name is a soul. That which you seek, young prince, is on this, the second layer of the hells.
Does not seem too far.
He smells you. You have been so close to that which you seek, and did not see it for your arrogance.
We got in over our head, but if we've been there once, we can get there again.
Hey, Cecilia, did he say Prince?
Yes. Don't you know he speaks so fancy? That's why he's a royalty. Or vice versa, something around that.
Right.
I tell you,
There
he's a
is
good guy.
one among you without flesh. Does he seek a soul?
We seek a soul, infernal overlord. He takes Rahim and walks him over.
Walk over, hear his voice. I'll step up to.
Oh. You. I see. I see. Tell me, faithless man, what sin has stained your soul?
Broken promise and the loss of a loved one.
I have committed sin in supporting his bad habits.
You don't gotta tell him everything.
We are all sinners in the eyes of gods. It's okay, as he pats Rahim's back.
Do you know what I'm looking for?
I do. You will find what you seek in Kania, the 8th layer of the 9 hells.
For both of them?
They seek the same thing, for the metal one has not yet learned that he is possessed of that which makes life. And what a bitter lesson that will be for him.
Dang, that's ominous.
And if we were to pay you a visit, which layer would we come to?
You wish to find information for free? A confession for an answer, young prince. That is the coin I seek.
How about some actual coin? Can I pull out a soul coin?
Sure. You
I give
may
you
do
this.
so. Hmm.
I give you this, and you tell us where you are on the layers.
Why
of
would that
heaven.
matter?
Just know where to go if we're been given false information.
He, the priest just said he can't lie.
And you trust a priest?
Why
Never-
else would we be here?
Never trust a priest.
Raheem, were you a priest?
No, not necessarily, but I mean, yes, there are. You can't trust everyone.
Cliff, was he a
Kotom's
priest?
Kotom body reaches out and snatches the soul coin from your hand, puts it in his mouth, and swallows it.
Talk about direct deposit.
If you seek to face me in the flesh, you can find me with the other liars on the 7th level of hell. The truths I have bargained thee today taste like bile.
Lyle Domine. That's the place you're at. All right.
I would love the chance to fight your. So many of you are missing souls, but your flesh would do. As the last of you confesses your sin, your patron steps forward. Zythan. And he asks about where to find the Unmaker. And to receive his reward, Scythan says, I am guilty of much. The sin of pride, perhaps the sin of oppression. But that which I seek is not my soul, but one of infinite power and destruction. Tell me where to find that of the Unmaker. And Kotam cracks his neck and says, You may find the Unmaker beneath the murky waters of the river Styx. In silence, moving. In darkness, moving. Entombed in a ship that does not sail. Guarded by the great and monstrous Abigor, who commanded the legions of Maladomini up in Avernus to stem the tides of the abyss. As he says this, Kotam begins to tremble and shake and jerk, and the joints of his body crack like his neck did, and it almost looks as if he's seizing in place. His staff falls to the floor with a clatter, skitters across to the ground, and falls into one of those red pools. His hands reach for his head. Those ribbons of red liquid fall back, sending mighty sprays of droplets across the floor and across some of you. Adventurers! Kotam manages to get out. And instead of the Archdevil's voice, you hear his briefly. He is attempting to escape the confines of my body. You must send him back. And then you just hear laughter.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Sure sounds like it.
Uh, 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 uh.
Should I roll initiative or draw and shoot?
Rolls.
We're rolling
Bit.
initiative.
All right, all right.
Oh,
Gets out watermelon sling.
How was
And Kotam's body falls unconscious. As from pouring out of his mouth, you see 3 shaking and quivering avatars of Beelzebub.
boo.
What? Seriously?
Oh, they
So
get separate initiatives? That's freaky.
Well, there are 3 of him.
Spooky.
They all appear as almost ghostly in this light, but they appear in various levels of substance. The one in the middle appears the most whole, and the other 2 are much less corporeal. Did everybody get their initiatives? Is in?
Yes, but even though I clicked on my token multiple times, it did not go in.
Please know that
Okay.
the map does not snap to the grid. I don't know if it matters.
Oh, yeah, I picked this. It already had a. It does not. It does. I don't give a shit. You're in a small room. Doesn't matter. But this this particular map fit what we were doing the best, but it already had a grid attached, and then the double grid made me very upset.
Mm,
There.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Makes me upset too.
Gwinsu, tell me what is your dex modifier, please?
Just 2.
Okay, we will go in this order. Then everybody's in there. Great. You double check, is Kotam in there? Great, 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 great. Now I've got both of their shit up. We are at the top of the turn order. Raheem,
Sklep, would I know if you're close up or range fighter?
I'm mostly ranged in combat, or not ranged. I'm mostly melee in combat. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. And these are fiends before me. Actually, just want to make you get something special. I think, Jen, because of stuff that's out there.
yes, they are fiends.
I just need to make sure.
Are you that bad of a priest?
Anything?
Doesn't know if an archdevil is a fiend or not.
Raheem is not a priest.
Yeah. So just to let you know that you grant yourself and any I have aura of hate. So you grant yourself and any fiend or undead within 10 feet of you, +3 bonus to melee weapons. So go crazy with that.
Wait, what?
Ooh, great.
Yeah.
Fiends get a +3.
Yes.
Great. Cool.
I will let you know when that updates because it's based off of my charisma model.
Excellent. Fantastic. I love it.
So,
Wait.
yeah, so-
Does it say
Continue.
creatures you choose?
no. You see, I'm playing
Sweet.
on hard mode. All right.
Oh,
I didn't know you decided this for all of us.
Yeah. I'm
Please
sorry. Yeah, we're all playing.
indicate which of the three avatars of Beelzebul are you attacking?
I think I'll go for this one. I think when they kind of
Okay.
pop up, I think he like instinctively like kind of, draws kind of like the sword, his cane sword, and just slashes out at this one in front of us.
Yeah, 23 hits.
All right. This is just one-handed, so 16.
Okay, fantastic. Please also make me a Constitution saving throw.
And then 16.
Great. A moth just flew out of fucking nowhere. Sorry. That's perfect because as you start next to it, you may not have very good eyesight, but your nose works great, and you are overcome with the stench of this creature, and you are poisoned until the start of your next turn.
All right. So then this next attack is going to be a disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Let's see. Disadvantage. I would switch that one. Okay, no, not that one. Never mind. All right. Disadvantage. Yep.
Still hits.
All right. And 14.
All right. Yeah, you're slashing at him. All of these hits are doing exactly as much damage as you had imagined that they would. And you have to rely on imagination since you can't use your eyeballs.
Mm-hmm. And that will be it for me.
All right. Sharp Eye.
Right.
Your
Sharp Eye is gonna jump over Chester, move about. How about we try 20 feet? 20 feet this way and shoot this guy 3 times.
this one? Okay.
Yeah, this one. He just draws the pistol off his belt and then fans the hammer and bang. That's a natural 20.
No, I don't see it yet. Damn it.
Start
There it
out.
is.
God damn
There it
Start
is.
it out.
29 damage. All right.
Nice.
Start it out.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use a dip marksman and do a I'm gonna do a forceful shot. Use a grit point,
Okay.
and on hit, the target must succeed a DC 17 strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from me.
Fails.
All right, it's just pushed 15 feet away. You just watch him. He pulls out the gun, fires the hammer, and hits immediately on the top of the left knee. Fires again, and he just tumbles backward. $17. So
Same
plus
guy. Still hits.
Same guy.
Jesus.
Yep.
And that is Sharp Eye's turn.
As your bullets riddle this ghostly apparition of Beelzebul, you're just like ripping away parts of this apparition until only a sliver of it remains. And that ends your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It's the big avatar of Beelzebub's turn, it is the most corporeal turn. And it is going to
Oh shit.
in this area. Yeah, right here. It is going to do insect gorge.
You.
It and a swarm of insects, much like this moth that just came out of fucking nowhere at an inopportune time, horks up a swarm of biting flies, and everybody needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
How do
Oh,
you
great.
do, you fellow bugs?
That's not bad. And this
That's
is
a
just an ability.
fail from me.
It is just an ability.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Yours?
Oh god, I failed too.
I get a. Wait, do I get a plus?
You get a +3 from me, by the way.
Oh.
If you're within
Okay.
5 feet or 10 feet.
I believe. I think I want to say it's 5 feet.
It also says I have a +1, but I don't know why I didn't just added all my numbers. So I guess I just.
Because I'm also a bug.
I'm a
Can I have
bug.
advantage?
No!
Alright, that's fine. This is dumb.
Bugs kill other bugs all the time.
All the time. Yeah,
all the
buggy
time.
bug world out here, baby.
You don't get a saving throw against the chimpanzee, Zach.
You don't have to.
Exactly. Okay, anybody that
10
rolled
feet.
below a 19 takes 55 piercing damage.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
What did you say?
Whoa!
It's too late to do Indomitable.
What was the damage?
If you,
55.
maybe if you beg in French.
Indomitable.
Is there any half damage or anything?
Yeah, if you succeed, you take half. So if you succeed, you will take
Raheem,
what's
Flash
that?
of Genius, add a +4 to your roll.
For me?
Yes.
Or would it make sense for
You'll
you?
take 27.
I passed. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Because I'm wearing this. It's called the Zoom armor plate, and if I pass a Constitution saving throw or strength that does magical stuff, I take no difference.
Because you said the DC for it was 19.
The DC is 19.
Yeah. So if I give him Flash of Genius, he'll pass.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Well,
Can I, no, this is. Can I uncanny dodge this?
Yeah, it's
Bugs!
damage. Yeah, you don't get evasion on it because it's not a dex save, but you can uncanny dodge whatever damage. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And that persists actually. Hold on, I gotta draw a circle.
Oh god.
Oh no.
God, is
Can I
this a
definitely use
spell?
Indomitable?
And it persists.
You know, I only know one way to counter it, and by counter it, I mean I'm gonna fight the bugs with bugs.
Does
Yeah,
that mean he's
the
gonna
bugs
swing me at it?
persist for 1 minute or until the avatar is slain. You also have to make the saving throw when you enter it for the first time or end your turn there.
Can you mark
End turn.
which is the bug one? Which is the bug motherfucker? Is it the middle one?
It is the middle one. I will put the slug on the bug.
You said
But that was that
50,
one.
51 poison damage. Is that what you said?
55.
55.
55
55 piercing damage.
piercing damage. Oh.
Yep,
Right.
55 piercing damage.
Oh,
You're having
The
fuck.
curse of the pharaoh on you with all the beetles.
Yeah, I was like, the fucking
Yeah.
scarabs are getting all up in your skin.
There.
Return
The slug has the bugs. The slugs has the bugs.
The stuff from my curse.
I should have missed
Slug,
Brendan
slug.
Fraser.
It's your turn.
Yeah, as the as the bugs start like buzzing around and crawling on everybody, Sklep pulls out his what's it called? His censer, his devotee censer. So he pulls out this decorative.
Tell them what I named it.
It's it looks like a tailpipe. It's a devotee's tailpipe. So you see him pull out like
He's
this
a robot.
this like muffler tailpipe, and attached to it on this chain is a large sensor that's emanating this little fog. And he starts waving it around, and like the fog kind of acts like off spray, kind of getting it off of Raheem. And I'm like, Careful, my lord. These bugs are everywhere.
Get out of here.
And then, instead of me moving, can I like grab him and move him around to over here? Like just
A moving Rakim? Sure.
yeah. I want to move him out of the circle over here.
If this is going to be a thing, since it seems like kind of in character, I will also give you control of his.
Or if you let me
token.
push. I don't know how push mechanics work.
Yeah, I would say that you. I would say you can physically move him using half your movement speed, like using half your movement speed,
Yeah,
double it, whatever. You know what I mean.
I'll use my movement speed to just push him like a tile over outside the circle over here.
Okay. Yeah.
I have the sensor and I'm like, Master, you need to get to safety. Poof! I kick him.
Okay. You should be able to control his.
I have
now.
control over you now. I boot your ass out of the insects, and then I will use my other half of movement to step outside of the insects here.
Okay.
Let's see here. You see as he ends the fog on the sensor and starts spinning it really fast, and he brings it down. You may be a lord of hell in your home plane, but here, your power is waned. That's an 11.
That misses.
He brings that down, but then Cecilia, you see behind him, he pulls out of his belt on the back, hidden from the robes, and a hand axe in his other hand.
That hits.
Bonus action. Two-handed attack. Or not two-handed, two-weapon fighting. So 20 for 4 slashing damage.
It do slash it.
And then I will look into the insects. Who took the full damage?
I did.
Bug boy.
Okay.
Bug took full bugs.
Bugging it up.
Bugging it up, not giving a fuck.
Who has less max HP between you?
Roll a medicine check.
I'm like, which of you looks twinkier?
Twink check.
18.
Okay. So are we able to give out how much HP we have?
Not how much you have, but who has the higher max HP?
I will tell him. It's even.
Oh.
Oh, we're even. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Well, there's a lot more crap in the way over here, so I'm gonna look at whoever I have better vision of, which is Tidiana 2.0. And I cast Healing Word at the 3rd level.
It's like the sickest burn, making somebody reference to your own character.
It's pretty bad.
Oh. Alchemical
That's
Savant.
20.
Nice 20. God damn.
I do the swing and then I bring the hand axe up and I look behind. Miss Rose, please step outside of the bugs and help.
That's the plan.
Goes back to it. That's the end of his turn.
Okay. Rose, it's your turn.
Alright, she's gonna sidestep over here, and she pulls out her blade, and as she does so, it slowly begins to spark, and when she pulls it back all the way, she opens her mouth, and what sounds like an opera, like singer, like, ah, lets out, and then she, like, whoever is in that line needs to roll me a dexterity saving throw, including this guy. Wait, does he? As I cast Thunder Crash
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right.
Oh no, they just if I hit this person, he takes the full damage. But these
And then
three
the
need
others
to
have to. Okay.
they have to roll dexterity.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh god, 15.
It hits.
It hits. All right.
Yeah.
So this is 4d10 thunder damage. Oh, guess I rolled them all. Yep, he takes full 56 damage. $31 lightning and 25 thunder.
Okay. I have questions about this spell.
Yeah, what's up?
I
For
made it.
Oh, you made it?
I have made it. Yeah.
because I was like, the fuck is this bullshit? I will accept it for now. I'm gonna look at this. I'll look at the spell language to see if I want to keep this in here.
Sorry about that. I did not
no,
know
no,
it
no,
was
it's
a home
okay.
labor spell.
I intended it for the target to take the lightning damage, and everything around it takes the thunder damage. The target does not take the thunder damage.
No, that's
Yeah,
not
I was like,
that's not how it's worded.
I was like,
Yeah, let me see
I
if I
was like,
can.
I will accept that one of them takes it, and then the other ones, if they fail, take the other amount.
I made this.
I don't know about that. But regardless,
That's how it's
hit this
worded.
guy.
Fifth level, damn.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
good stuff.
that is outrageous for a 5th level spell.
It's pretty good stuff.
What the fuck?
Zach, what the fuck did you make?
It was on like one of my Destiny trips because I wanted an attack that's like Thunder Crash for Titans.
Okay. So when you hit this one, it dies, and then the others, this guy takes the lightning damage, which is okay, and then the bug man also takes the lightning damage.
I take the lightning damage.
No, the one that vomited out the bugs takes the
Ah.
lightning damage. Not you. Don't worry. Kotam is unconscious and automatically fails.
Uh-oh.
And the last one, you crash into him, and he just completely dissipates into a rotting pile of ichor.
Cool. Then I will just move
that guy's out of here.
back here.
All right. So now it is this avatar of Beelzebul's turn. And he, just to double check, Raheem, how close do they need to be to you to get this bonus?
10 feet.
10 feet? Yep.
Yeah. Anyhow, sure, we know we're measuring. Oh,
We're measuring from the middle. We're measuring from the middle, sir.
If you take the radius of Raheem.
Okay, Schlepp, you're taking 4 sickening claw attacks.
Oh no.
So let's see. Oh, also, I forgot. That's fine. That's a 30 to hit.
Oh.
I'll do all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, what's your AC, Schlepp?
My AC is 17.
Okay, great. 3 of those hit. So you will take. Oh God, let me do the math. The first one is a 30 to hit for 27 damage. The second one is a 21 to hit for 20 damage. The third is a 13, which misses. The last is a 26 to hit for 22 damage.
And I'm down.
Jesus.
Man,
Oh,
I hope
die.
choosing the alignment of our patron didn't choose our difficulty.
Quick
Uh,
question.
it's-
Oh, just so you know, you all chose the difficulty by being you.
Well, technically.
That's its turn.
I mean,
It's
if we all
Kotam's
die
turn.
now,
He's
it's fine.
unconscious. There's who had a question?
Nothing.
I mean,
Somebody
I was
said
throwing
question.
I was throwing my arms everywhere, so I don't know.
Oh, just 12 years of being a teacher has given me Pavlov's dog reaction to seeing hands move, apparently. Oh god, question. Where is it? Cecilia. Cecilia. My dear hobgoblin in Sandwich Girl.
I'm trying to like figure out how not to kill my friend.
Because get it? Because if she was any more inbred, she'd be a sandwich.
I was there for the joke. I said it. All right. Well, this looks pretty dire. And oh, no, I know what I was gonna ask. Is there any healers around here? Is there a doctor in the office? Oh, that's what I feared. Nope, that's what I feared.
Just went down.
Also, you let me double check. Schleppta, you activated its bonus action.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
My bonus action was Healing Word.
Oh, you're right. Correct. All right. Cecilia, continue.
Ah, interesting. However, I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna cast Disintegrate at the 6th level.
Holy shit!
I need this problem to go away. I need this problem to go away now.
Ping at whomst you are disintegrating.
It's just a beam. Does it go straight through targets or no? No, it does not. That would be crazy, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's a one target spell.
You know what? Correction. Let's do Lightning Bolt. 'Cause Lightning Bolt goes through multiple targets, right?
And allies.
Yeah.
Is my friend on the ground gonna get hit by this?
Yes.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yes.
Why do you gotta
It's a 5-foot wide line of lightning.
Why do you gotta line up so shitty?
I'm made of metal. The lightning's gonna jump to me.
Yeah.
Fine. Back to
Yeah,
Disintegrate.
he's definitely not grounded.
Alright,
Who are
I'm
you
gonna-
disintegrating?
Well, I'm gonna shoot at this guy. No, I'm gonna be smart. Bugs. Bugs recognizes bugs.
You're shooting the snail man?
Yes.
Okay. Shoot the snail man.
Like mailman, but with nails.
Yes.
So let me.
Unless Chester finds that offensive, in which case I will not call him that.
Oh, they need to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 18. Sorry.
On
roll.
the one, I just want to make sure that we're clear on the one with the snail.
Yes. The snail. The snail one. The one who makes bugs.
The one who makes bugs, they rolled an 11.
There. I used. Button, stop it. I cast 79
God damn
damage.
it, buttons.
I cast 79 damage on them.
Okay. Disintegrate.
What does Cecilia's disintegrate look like?
Yes.
Cecilia
please.
pulls out a little bottle, looks like a Tabasco hot sauce, and just twists off the cap, chugs it, throws it down, it cracks, and just like Godzilla fires a hillbilly beam of energy.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. you fire your hillbilly beam of disintegrate energy at the one that makes bugs, and he opens his disgusting mouth and swallows it.
Ugh.
And
Oh.
when he burps, a little bit of his liquefied insides come out, and he hanks that shit. He is not yet bloodied.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Anything else?
What?
There's a reason I asked which one you were shooting. One of them is distinctly weaker than the other.
Yeah, figured, but you know.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I appreciate your commitment to the bit.
I mean, I ain't gonna change it. Damage
No.
is damage.
Damage is damage.
Fair enough. Okay, just read some other bullshit.
To
Oh,
clarify, you are no longer playing a wild magic sorcerer.
no, I am.
Great.
No.
Oh, wait.
Roll for me,
Jen,
please.
Jen, I actually wanted to make my own difficulty modifier.
Great.
I-
Roll on the wild magic table for me.
Great, because I was gonna say I don't want to roll just a d20 to see if I roll. I want to
Oh,
roll
no,
every
we don't
time.
play. We don't play this game here. We always roll on the wild magic table here.
Let's
I
take it
learned
down
that
to
through
the
playing
wild
Fidget.
magic table. Let's
One
go.
of the Wild
What does
West.
that mean?
Oh, 74.
74. Let's see what is on the board.
Somebody turned
A
on the
random
wild bass
creature.
thing.
A random creature within 60 feet is poisoned.
Okay. Roll a d10. Roll a d10, and we're going to just go in order below you. So Chester will be 1. Okay. So Chester, Zythan, and Quinsu, you are poisoned.
All right, hold on.
I
Hold on.
am poisoned.
Oh my god.
For 1 hour.
Run!
Poisoned. For 1 hour.
It hasn't even been your turn yet.
Cecilia throws the Tabasco hot sauce, and you see it fly at you, and it hits you. This is how the poison gets to you.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Wild magic sorcerers. It's like
I'm sorry. I'm
All
sorry.
right. Anything else?
Bonus action. Fey gift of hospitality on my metallic friend. Get up!
Fey Gift of Hospitality is temporary HP, which does not raise people from unconsciousness.
That's okay. Can I put it on the mean lady behind me then?
Sure.
Hold on, never mind. God, the Fae have spoken to me.
You tried it, and you were like, oh wait, this fucker's metal. It doesn't work. Hold on. Flesh. Where's flesh?
Alright. You get 8.
Alright.
I get 8.
There we go. Chester, it is your turn.
So the dude behind me got poisoned.
But dude,
Yes.
yeah, unfortunately,
Randomly.
Yes.
haphazardly.
I'm
Yeah.
in a cloud of bugs. Okay.
You
so
are.
You see Chester take a look around and he's like, you know what? This is weird. I'm out of here. And he runs up to here. Spins around with his pulls his longbow, which you guys noticed his longbow, even though it seems to be bigger than him, it actually looks like it has 2 dragon wings on each end of it, because he has a dragon wing longbow. Pulls out an arrow from his quiver, and as he's bringing it to the string, throws an incantation on it, and he's going to shoot a grasping arrow
At Hoopst.
at Bug Boy here.
Okay. At the slug.
At the slug. That is Dragon Wing Longbow. That is a 26 to hit.
It does hit. The number you're looking for is only 14.
Alright,
He's
cool.
not really here. He was never really here.
He's not really here. All right, so that's going to be this. Oh, everything is radiant damage.
Okay.
Plus
Check.
this. It's supposed to be 2d6. I don't anymore.
Read to me the text of Grasping Arrow, please.
A creature hit by the arrow takes an extra 2d6 poison damage. Its speed is reduced by 10 feet, and it takes
Okay.
2d6 slashing damage the first time on each of its turn it moves 1 foot or more. The brambles last for a minute until you use this option again, or until the creature uses an action to remove them with an athletics check.
Okay, this creature is immune to poison, but the other effects will still apply.
Okay.
But it does seem to take the infused damage more than you would think of the infused damage of the
Cool.
radiant damage.
Awesome. Because I am also a fighter, I have another attack. Same bow, but this time he doesn't pull an arrow out. He just pulls the string and it automatically makes its own magical bow or magical arrow. 15 to hit.
It hits.
All radiant damage.
Nice.
It does not include sneak attack damage
No,
this
the
time.
sneak
though.
attack, yeah, that automatically did that. So no sneak attack.
Yeah. I was only confirming because I was currently doing math.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah. It stings. He is just now bloodied.
Oh shit.
You didn't think I was gonna make it easy on you all, did you?
And then I'm actually Chester's going to use the last of his movement to come and hide here.
Okay, roll stealth. Okay. 24. You feel pretty goddamn hidden.
Alright.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like one member of your party that's pretty sure they know where you are. But you feel hidden to everybody else.
I mean, even with that roll, I know where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. It is
You
now.
lose yourself.
It
I'm
is now
25 passive,
Zythan's
so-
turn. Zythan walks up here, and then in a straight line this way, he casts Spirit Fisher. And so he whips his staff up into the air, slams it down, and he disrupts arcane energy in a 300-foot line that is 5 feet wide. And they both need to make con saves. This one passes and dies. It passes and still dies because it takes 65 radiant damage.
Shit, I should have changed my
This one
radiant.
fails and takes 130 radiant damage because they are
Nice.
vulnerable to
Damn.
radiant damage. And Zythan has taken this avatar of Beelzebub from bloodied to on death's door in one Spirit Fisher.
Damn.
Don't fuck with whatever that guy is. Good.
I would not. I would not know. Equitsu,
Damn.
is your You're poisoned.
Yeah, a massive spring of bugs comes out and does a fuckload of damage, but if it didn't dodge, I might just be down already. But I'm not. But I did spontaneously get poisoned, and says, like, "Be careful, everyone! I think the bugs are poisonous." And I will move to here. I will get an idea of my direction, and
Uh-huh.
I will lightning bolt just that one.
Okay.
We'll put it at fourth
Lightning bolt.
because lightning the bolter. So I guess DC 17, dex save.
Dex save.
We have two people with lightning bolt.
Oh yeah.
And get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. It fails. How doth you lightning bolt murder it?
Bugs, knowing that there's only a amount of time, and before I'm afflicted again, I chant the incantation with a certain hand sign of Amadioha, and from the palms, a bolt of lightning lurches out forward, striking right through the thing's chest, or what I assume to be its chest.
Yes. You shoot a lightning bolt through it, and what looked like the most corporeal of these avatars just bursts in half, and then just electrified bits of infernal goo hit the ground, bubble and dissolve, and he returns to whence he came. And with that, we are out of combat as Kotam regains consciousness.
Can I use my healing hands to give 11 hit points
Yes, you may.
to our?
Yep. Technically, you wouldn't have left combat until you finished your turn, so you may do that.
I'll just move over to him and then prepare to do that when combat ends.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, so
You get
11 hit points.
11 hit points. Okay.
For Asclepius.
Yes. And then I-
Shit. Quinsu.
There's no like initial sign of.
Equinsu. Equinsu.
Quinzu. I'm sorry.
It's not an easy way to pronounce from people from where you're from.
Yeah, trailer parks.
No
but I
harm
think-
done.
Oh, I feel bad.
You don't have to feel bad, and I will use lesser restoration to unpoison myself.
Oh, holy shit!
Okay. So, as you all gather yourselves from combat, Kotam leans heavily on the altar behind him and sits. His hands are trembling, but his voice is calm and steady as he explains the journey that lies before you. I can open a portal to Avernus, the first of the 9 hells. Once there, a barge will allow us to sail the river Styx. A far easier task than attempting to navigate by foot. I will sail with you and be your guide. To succeed in your mission, you must do 2 things. First, you must find the souls you seek and free them from whatever foul device holds them captive. Second, you must deal with Asmodeus himself. For even if you escape the 9 hells with the souls you wish to rescue, they will only be hunted down again unless you can convince or trick Asmodeus to declare them free. He stands, shakes off his heavy robes, kicks off a couple of dead bugs from the hem. I will go and prepare for our journey. When you are ready, come to find me and we will go.
So you can take me to to Avernus. Cool.
I mean, it's our first objective, right? How does he lose control? That's something I don't understand.
He's not gonna get possessed again, is he?
No, I don't think so. I hope not. I'd rather kill him on the boat if it happens.
Roll Arcana checks to see if you understood what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. I'm good.
Sharp Eye? Nope, you have no idea.
You know what?
Chester and Quincy, you're like, only bad things come from dealing with devils.
You shouldn't mess with him.
Can I do a quick?
Chester, yeah. What
I
do
was
you
just
do?
gonna. Can I do a quick divine sense just to make sure there's no more lingering?
Yes, you may do so.
Yeah.
Cool. Anybody who has any sort of infernal ties, please raise your hand. If you are missing your soul, have some sort of infernal ties, a warlock pack, or are evil in some way, please raise your hands now so that our blind friend Rahim can identify you as with his divine sense.
Okay, so if you're missing your soul, then you have
Yeah.
some infernal tie. Okay.
Yes.
neat.
So you're missing your soul, you're evil. What was the other thing?
Or you have, or like you've signed a warlock pack, you have some sort of
Warlock or infernal.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
yeah.
lie on your taxes.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, so you get several pings. None of them come from Kotam.
Okay.
He's
How was
just a dude.
Do I get anything
He's a
from a
priest.
watermelon?
Your divine sense works on fiends, fae, and undead.
Celestial fiend, undead. Yes.
Okay. No, nothing from the water. I will say that the watermelon pings as a living creature to you. It pings as a creature, but it does not ping as any of the things that you're looking for. You're like I like to imagine that when you do divine sense, your senses go like, okay, these are humies, they're fine, and like you skate over them and go look for the evil stuff.
Mm.
And as you go over it, you hit that watermelon, and you're like, I don't know if I've ever met a watermelon that identifies as a sentient being before, but I think this watermelon does.
He's just like scanning and like he sees all the pings, but then he just like stops. It's Cecilia and just like looks in that direction, just kind of raises an eyebrow. Okay. Kind of keeps going on. Weird.
Yeah. Yep. So, we are going to end the session there so that we can begin our full session 1, counting this as session 0.5. We'll begin our full session 1, entering hell as befits Chains of Asmodeus, next week. Also,
Sweet.
I have an interview tomorrow and I want to go to bed.
Oh,
Nice.
Have fun.
That's
Good luck on the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks,
I hope you all
Jen.
had fun.
We
It's
did.
weird to do
Yeah.
a box campaign. I feel weird about it,
Oh,
but I hope it's good. Hope you're
those
having
are
fun.
good.
Great.
Aw,
Great.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.